Welcome, students. During our previous class, we have discussed about rest and motion, and we have uh, detailed discussion for these two. We have discussed what, how will you define a body is said to be in rest, when it will be in rest, if the body is not changing its position with respect to surrounding, that body was said to be in the state of rest. But if the body is changing its position with respect to surrounding, that is said to be in motion. We have discussed in detail. Today, during our next class, we are discussing about translatory motion. What type of the motion is called translatory motion? Translatory motion is a type of motion. First of all, definition: a body moves along the line without any rotation. The line may be straight or curve. The line may be a straight or a curve. This type of motion is called translatory motion. Let's see some examples. What are the examples to understand the translatory type of the motion? Motion of a car in a straight line. This is also a translatory motion. Motion of electron along the nucleus in the orbit. This is also a translatory type of the motion. And motion of gas molecule is for the short distance is also translatory motion. Aeroplane moving straight in a translatory motion. These are few examples for the translatory type of the motion. Now, types of self-translatory motion. We are dividing it for our to get it easier so that you can easily understand. Types of translatory motions are two. One is linear type of the motion, straight line motion of a body, for example, of motion of free falling bodies, car moving along the straight line when you threw a stone from the roof or from third or fourth floor, it moves straight. This type of the motion is linear type of the motion. If a car is moving on the road in a straight road, this is also an example of linear motion. And what about the circular motion? The motion of object in a circular path, a stone attached with a thread, when railed, a toy car moving on a circular track, earth moving along the sun, electrons moving along the nucleus. These are different types of the examples. Earth is moving around the sun, electrons are moving along the nucleus. These are circular type of the motion. These are the example for circular type of the motion. Now the third one also linked with this type of, first we have discussed linear. This is translatory type of the motion. Then second, circular. It is also a type of translatory motion in which the body is moving along a circular path. Third one is random. Random is irregular type of the haphazard. Haphazard means the irregular type of the motion. Birds motion in the air, the motion of butterflies, the motion of the molecules, gas molecules is another example. Of the liquid molecule is another example of random motion. Disorder or irregular motion of an object, flight, a fan, insect, and birds. Brownian motion of a gas or liquid molecules, motion of dust or smoke particle in air. These are different types of examples from random type of the motion, a type of translatory motion in which the particles or the objects are moving in irregular path. They are not moving along the straight lines. These types of motions are called random motion. Smoke particles move in different direction. They are also random motion. Birds flying in the sky, the motion of these birds is not straight line up and down. This is also called random motion. Molecules, liquid molecules, gas molecules, and butterfly moves in different directions at different time. So these are all types of the examples of random motion. Now let's see another type of the motion. This type of motion is called rotatory motion. What's the definition for rotatory motion? Definition is spinning motion of a body around its axis. The body is fixed from one point. The line of action of the force passes through the center and the body rotates in the circle. Like this one, fan is fixed at one position, but it moves in the circular path. Another fan, these are the examples where the body is fixed at one point, the rotation of the particle takes place around that point, like this one. Motion of earth, around its geographic axis. This is also examples of rotatory motion. You know, Earth has two types of the motion. One is revolution, other one is rotation. Rotation is along axis, revolution is in the circular path around the sun. Motion of a ceiling fan, it is fixed from the center. It's not center of the motion is not changing. Motion of wheel and steering wheels around the axis. Whenever you are holding a steering, the center of steering is fixed at one point. These are different types of the example twice and other types of the examples which you have already observed, seen during your life. These are some of the examples for a rotatory type of the motion. Now, the next is axis of rotation. What the axis of rotation is, a line around which a body rotates is called axis of rotation. If you take a ball or you take a football, you pass a wire or any object from center of that football or center of that ball, and you hold one end of a wire in your hand and you apply a force with your forefinger on one side of the ball or football, it starts rotating. The wire which is passing through the center of that circular object is basically axis of rotation. So this is the concept of axis of rotation. So what's the difference between circular and rotatory motion then? In circular motion, the point around which a body moves around is outside the body, while in rotatory motion, the line around which a body moves about its passing through the body itself. This is the main difference in case of rotatory motion. The center of point around which the body is rotating, that is at the center of the circle. But in case of circular motion, it may be outside the body. Like vibratory type of the motion, when a body moves to and fro about its mean position, or it is defined another way, that if a body repeats its motion in equal interval of time, this type of motion is called vibratory motion. You hold a scale in your hand, steel scale in your hand, or you fix one end of a steel scale at one spot and you apply a force at the upper side, you will see that it is moving in equal interval of time. If you hang a pendulum and you see that you stand one side, or if it's a swing, you stand one side, you are applying push or pull on a swing, it comes back to your position with equal interval of time. So a type of motion in which a body repeats its motion in equal interval of time, that is called vibratory motion. This is another concept of vibratory motion. When a body moves to and fro about its mean position, that is called vibratory motion. These are different. String of the guitar, it is moving about its mean position, and vibrator used in the cell phone. This is another example. Tuning fork, it is also used to find the frequency. You hold at the lower side, the prongs at the upper sides are moving to and fro. This type of motion is called vibratory motion. Motion of swing, motion of a pendulum of a wall clock, motion of a seesaw, motion of a string of guitar. If you hold or press the wire of a guitar, it will move up and down, but a time will come, then it will become at rest. But it's not changing its position. Similar is the case in case of swing. You stand at the one side, you apply a push and pull force on a swing, it will starts moving to and fro, and it will continue its motion in equal interval of time, and it will repeat. Such types of the motion is called vibratory type of the motion. Now, uh, during this class, we have studied about types of the motion. First of all, we have studied about translatory motion. I'm repeating these all steps which we have done, and this was our sequence. And during our sequence, we have discussed about the types of the motion. What were the types of the motion? Translatory motion, number one. It has two types. Number one is linear, random, and circular. These are the three parts of this translatory motion. What the rotatory motion is, we will discuss, and we have discussed what will be the vibratory motion. We have seen it. What's the vibratory motion? In translatory motion, body moves along the straight line without any rotation. It may be straight or a curve. Line may be a straight or a curve. So these are the examples which we have discussed. Few example: motion of a gas molecule, electron along the nucleus, car in a straight line, aeroplane. Then we have discussed about linear motion along the straight line. Circular, we have discussed electrons moving around the nucleus. Then we discussed motion of Earth, and similarly, there are a number of other examples which we have discussed. Number three is random irregular type of the motion, motion of butterfly, motion of gas molecules, water molecules, or the liquid molecules, motion of birds in the air. These are different types of the examples which are linked with the random motion. Now, we have discussed about the rotatory type of the motion. This is a type of motion in which the body rotates about a fixed axis, and that axis line passes through the center of the body, and the body rotates about that axis. That line is called line of uh, axis of rotation. So these are examples: ceiling fan, steering wheel motion along the axis, earth motion along the geographic axis, and spinning motion of a body along its axis. Axis of rotation, a line around which a body rotates, is called axis of rotation. What's the difference between circular and rotatory motion? Most of the time this question is asked, and this is the answer. In circular motion, the point around which a body moves around is outside the body, while in rotatory motion, the line around which a body moves about is passing through the body itself. What's the rotatory motion? Rotatory motion is a type of motion in which the body repeats its motion in equal interval of time, number one. Number two, when a body moves to and fro about its mean position. What are the examples for the vibratory type of the motion? Motion of a swing, motion of a pendulum, for wall clock, motion of a seesaw, and motion of a string of guitar. With this, our class ends. Hope you people have enjoyed. Thank you very much for your patience. Have a nice day.